Hey, we just watched a video with Ian talking a little bit about drop shots. So I'm going to add a few more things about drop shots that were not covered in that video, but might be covered in some others. The first thing is we want the ball, and again, pardon my setting here, I'm in my office. We want the ball to clear the net, not a few inches over the net, but not too high. And that's one of those problems when he talked about chopping down on the ball really fast and hard, why you shouldn't do that a lot of the time. Sometimes, for one, we miss the ball, but also when you do that, the ball tends to go up in the air. We don't want it to go up so high, take so long to be in the air. We want it to go up at a fairly low height, maybe up head level. Here's the net, maybe be sure it's clearing the net, but not going deep. Little bit of backspin on it. That gives the player less time to get there, and they're going to either not hit it over, or they're going to hit a shot, set you up for more of an advantage in the point, either a winner or to eventually win that point. So you want that ball, you pretend here's the net, to go here, not up here. The second thing that's fairly important is deception. He didn't mention that, but that was his technique was great. So nice, smooth, slow swing. Slow it down. But the deception, so you tend to hit it when you're closer to the net, somewhere inside the baseline. Rare to do it from the very, very back of the court. But it's always good to just not give it away until the last minute. So if you, one of my advantages personally is I tend to slice backhands normally. So I sort of come up here and one hand slice it like this. So when I bring that racket back up here, most of my opponents think I'm hitting a backhand anyways, just a deep ground stroke, but I'm slicing it. But when you've got somebody who doesn't do that normally, they use a two-handed topspin or one-hand topspin, and all of a sudden they bring it up here. Oh, they're going to slice it, and they might hit a drop shot. So it's a little tricky to do that. You don't want to give it away until the last minute. I find it's easier to do the deception on the forehand because most people don't hit forehand slices. So bringing it up here, letting the ball bounce and hitting it like this is not very common. So it might look like this. Roger Federer does a great job. I've seen him do this, and the deception is just there last minute. It's just too late for even the fastest player to run for it. So you're up here, you're getting ready, and sometimes I even like to exaggerate that I'm just going to crush the ball. I really turn quick, get my racket up, get the arm here like I'm just going to crush it, and then as I step forward, the racket, instead of dropping down and coming over the racket, I step forward, slow down the racket, and it's a little bit of a slice through it. So in faster motion, it might look like this, and I step and hit it like that. Well, a little slower, a little faster than that. So up and like that. Maybe up, backhand. And I'm exaggerating how much you're going to slow it down. You just don't want to give it away until the last minute. And without practice, it's hard to do this consistently. And Ian was right. Consistency is more important. Getting it over. I hate it when I hit a drop shot or I try a drop shot and you hit it and it doesn't even clear the net. That's even worse than popping it up high. The other guy comes in real close to the net aggressively. If you don't get it over, you've basically lost. So drop shots are risky. You also want to do it when the other player is deeper in the court. If they're up close, halfway to the net, why bother? They're going to get it unless they're incredibly slow. It's when the other player's deep, you're in a long rally, they hit a little bit ball short in, and they're expecting you to come in, pounce on it aggressively, and at the last second, you just deceive them. So good strategy. Till next time.